everyone. I know I said I wasn't going to make this video until tomorrow, but so much happened today that I wanted to make it now. By the way, if I sound weird, I'm totally losing my voice now because a lot of screaming was involved today. Well, I went over to the other high school in my city and we drove on over to the studio, and we have visitor walk-on passes, so we basically got to go wherever we wanted, and we couldn't really get told off by security. So someone, I think it was Niall, tweeted a picture of the stage. So we knew we had to book it and figure out where they were. So, by the way, this is 7 of us. So we ended up going over to where the stage was, and they had just finished sound check. So we were talking to one of the security guards, and we asked him very nicely if we could please have pictures and, you know, like if we could just talk to them really quickly, and he said, hold on a second, I'll see. Harry saw us, we waved, he waved back, and then we saw him talking to management, and he kind of gestured toward us. We're assuming he was asking if he could take pictures with us because we asked him to come over, and management or security or whoever it was said that he couldn't, so that didn't happen. But after that they were leaving, and so they drove off, and they had the windows down, well, the windows on the side that we were on. It was Zane, Harry, and Niall in one car, and then Louie and Liam in the other, which becomes important. And I'm sure Andy was with them, so I'm sure that was, you know, on purpose, the 3 of them. And they had their windows open, and they waved to us, which was really awesome. And then we asked the security guard where they would be going, and he was kind enough to tell us that they would be either going to one of the sound stages or the commissary, which is where you can get food and stuff. So we decided we were going to head over to the sound stage, hang out for like 10 minutes, and if nothing happened, we would just go over to the commissary and hang out and get food. So, by the way, if this lags, because it's lagging as I'm recording it, if it lags, I'm really sorry. But, so we were standing out by the soundstage, and security was telling us, like, we had to back up, and we could stay, we just had to back up. So we obviously knew that they were in there. So we backed up. I'm sorry, I'm getting really happy just thinking about it. We backed up, and literally probably about 2 minutes later, we see the door bust open. So we're all like, what the heck is going on? So first out comes Andy, and then Louie, followed by Liam. So they're obviously busting a mission and escaping. It was just the 7 of us and security, and then the soundstage. So since we weren't really being annoying, like we were honestly just standing there, we weren't screaming or anything, I think that's why we were allowed to stay, is because we were really chill. But I'm gonna reenact what happened real quick, and that's gonna involve me moving my chair, so excuse me. Alright, so hi. Let me just fix this. That's better. Okay, so Andy went first, and he kind of, if this was the door over here, he kind of just, there was an alley that they could go down, and so he kind of just booked it out and didn't even look back. He just started running. So he runs, and then Louie follows him, and Louie does like a double take, like a ninja super checking to see if security was going to follow them double take. So he runs out, and he goes, and then keeps running after Andy. And then little puppy Liam, he followed the 2 of them, and keep in mind we were about probably 15 feet away from them, the door to the soundstage, maybe 20. But Liam comes out, he goes like this, shh, and keeps running. I kid you not, he made eye contact with all of us, and was just like, shh, and kept running, and we freaked out. Not even just because it was him, but because of what he was doing. I mean, they obviously were busting a mission and escaping, which was fine by me. So then after that, I'll bring my chair back now. After that, we decided we were going to stick around, see if any of the other boys came out, and then we were going to head over to the commissary. So after a few minutes, nothing else happened really. We decided to go over to the commissary when a golf cart comes, like, driving. So we were just like, oh, you know, like, who is it? We were just going to see who it was. And I saw pink hair, which was Lou Teasdale, who's their hairstylist. And so obviously she was with one of the boys. So they had just come around, they were going to go around a corner, and we kind of started walking back towards where we had been, and they went around a corner, and we saw that Harry was sitting next to her. So he kind of was, you know, like covering his face, like hoping that we wouldn't see him, but then he found out, he knew that we saw him, and so he kind of took his hand down, and we all looked at him, and we were just like, hi, Harry, you know, like pretty chill, and then, I kid you not, this is how he responded. Hi! And he said it probably higher than that. There's a video of him doing an American accent at a concert where he was all, oh my gosh, it's so loud, like a Valley girl. And that's exactly how he said hi to us. And we started laughing really hard, and then he cracked a smile, and it was gorgeous. So we were going to kind of follow them, but then we thought that'd be a little rude. So we decided to head over to the Starbucks / Jamba Juice by the commissary. So we're walking up, and then from the other way, we see 5 security guards, Harry and Lou. Which at this point, Harry knows who we are. So Harry and 4 of the security guards and Lou went inside, and the last security guard stopped outside the door and just said, please, all we ask is no pictures and no autographs. And we said, okay, well, we're actually going to order, because we were planning on ordering anyway. We didn't know he was going to be there. So we walk in, we're going to order. These 3 girls came in right after us, and they, as soon as they got in there, I guess they hadn't heard the security guard, but as soon as they got in there, they were all, Harry, can we get a picture? And so he turns around and he goes, sorry? Because he didn't hear them. And the security guard steps in between Harry and the girls and goes, the first thing I said was no pictures and no autographs. And so he got a little sassy. But that's okay. So we were ordering. Harry talks literally so slow. I was ordering Starbucks and he was ordering Jamba Juice, and I could hear him, and he just goes, sorry, I'll have, it literally, I think, took him 5 minutes to make his order, and it was hilarious. I was laughing really hard while I was waiting for my drink. Lou Teasdale was right in front of me in line at Starbucks. That was cool. I should have talked to her, but I didn't. Her hair was a really pretty color of pink. It was awesome. But anyway, so that happened. Harry left with the security guards. We got our drinks. We were just walking around. Then we ended up, we were kind of exploring some more, just whatever, seeing if anyone else was going to get out. And then we decided to head over to the stage. Since we weren't with the group of other people, we had to, this video is really long and I'm sorry, we had to kind of stand off to the side. So we stood off to the side, and then we went in with the group that had our same colored wristbands. Green! I was number 492, apparently. We went in with them, and we ended up, if this was the stage, there was a pit area down here, and then there were bleachers. And we were not even joking. We were eye level with the guys, center. It was the best luck in the world. So I had a Build-A-Bear that had a red polo and khaki shorts. I was holding him up during the concert part. Niall pointed at it a few times, pointed at me a few times. I don't know if he actually did. I'm just saying he did because it makes me feel better. And during Little Things, during his solo, I was holding the bear up, and the other girls I was with were pointing at me, and we made eye contact, and he smiled during his solo for Little Things, and I know that he smiled because the camera was on his face, and he was on the screens on the side, and I freaked out, and it was great. And I think that he might have pointed directly at me. I'm not sure. I'm not trying to sound like I'm bragging. It was the greatest luck in the world. My screen just went dark. There we go. So that happened. That was fantastic. And then during Harry's solo of What Makes You Beautiful, he was looking directly at us because I'm pretty sure that he recognized us, because that would be the fourth time we'd seen him. So yeah, fourth, because sound check, golf cart, Starbucks. Yeah. That was the fourth time he'd seen us, so he definitely recognized us, which was awesome. And he was looking at us during his solo for What Makes You Beautiful, and it was fantastic. So after, we decided to head back over to stage 3, because we heard that that's the sound stage. We heard that's where they were going. So we headed over there. I had to go to the bathroom, and all the boys' security were in the parking lot right next to the bathroom. And so it was really hilarious, because I was walking into the bathroom with one of the other girls that we were with, and Preston, who's one of their security guards, he was like walking towards me because he thought that I was going to try to, make a break for it. And I was like, I just have to go to the bathroom. I didn't say that, but he saw where I was going, and he kind of backed off, which was awesome. But I came back out, and Andy was just like chilling right there. So we were talking to him. We asked him to take pictures. There were a few other girls there. They all decided to take individual pictures, and Andy was saying, can we just get a quick group shot, because we want to make this really fast. But the 3 girls decided that they wanted to do individual pictures, so none of the 7 girls that I was in the group with, none of us got to have a picture with him, because Preston called him over and said that they were going to go soon. So that was really sad. And then before Andy took the first picture, he went, I'm sorry, I'm not really photogenic. And I said, Andy, you are really photogenic, don't trip. And he just literally responded right after, I'm tripping. And it was fantastic. His hair looks like a lion. It's so big. His chest is really broad, and he's a gorgeous human being in person. He's really tall too. But after that, Preston told us that we had to go. Like, I was so close to him, and it was crazy. And he basically just said, like, oh, we have to send you off now. Like, you have to leave. You can't be over here. And so we were like, okay, whatever. Like, we'll go. Thank you so much. And then I said, wait, can you please give this to Niall? And I was holding out my bear. And he kind of hesitated a little bit, but I think because we were so calm, he kind of was just like, yeah. And he walked over and took it from me, and I said, thank you so much. This is all that's left of my bear now. His shoes. He was like, thank you so much. I said, thank you so much. I'm not actually sure if he's going to give Niall my bear, but I really hope that he does, because Niall saw it a few times, and so if he recognizes it, hopefully he'll take it. My Twitter name is on the back. So yeah, that was a really amazing night, and we kind of hung out by the soundstage for a while, but then one of our girls had to go home because she had to babysit, so we had to end up leaving. But it was a really fantastic night. I'm so lucky, and I'm so grateful and appreciative of the givingness of my friend and her mom, who actually got us the tickets. But it was the greatest night, and you all have to watch it. There's a lot I'm leaving out, performance-wise. It's airing on November 15th, which is next Thursday. So y'all should watch it, and it'll be fantastic. And if you see a tall girl wearing this sweater, waving a Build-A-Bear, that's me. Tweet me if you see me. There we go. I think that's it. And if y'all wanted to tweet Niall and tell him that I had the bear and that he should follow me, that'd be cool with me. Or Harry. You tell Harry that he said hi to us, really high-pitched, and he could follow me for that. Just throwing that out there. Have a wonderful night or day, wherever it is, where you are when you watch this. And hearts and love. And I will make a video sometime soon, possibly.